Hello, welcome to briyview. Ooh, so 12 is what I have left on my space. Okay, interesting. Right, so I had already pulled these. I got a pre-channel message, but I will pull some more. This is the Lovers Oracle deck. So let's see. And I wrote it all down, different stuff. As I split the deck, I got the confusion and mistakes card. So this is what I heard. Someone is confused or mentally conflicted due to issues in the past. Someone wants forgiveness, but this was all part of this process to grow, right? Underneath the deck was a twin flame and commitment card. And what I got with that was some of you will come into union with twin flames. Some already have. That's why you feel so drawn to a person. Even through the pain you both endure together. Lessons are blessings, right? Alright, so with these cards that were pulled here, we have the Karma, Confessions, Apology, Emotional Storm, Broken, Past Life, Second Chance, and Twin Flame popped out again. So what I said here, it says, this twin has messed up this connection, could have broken your heart, or just the connection. They want to speak to you and apologize for the past life, and karma shows certain lessons that still need to be learned or healed in this connection. I heard the word betrayal. So maybe this person could have betrayed you in some type of way. I'm hearing maybe speaking bad on you or on your name. This could have been cheating if you worked together and you found out about it, infidelity, things of that sort. Others of you guys, this person could have just walked away, ghosted you. I'm hearing runner chaser, like kind of play that type of game with you, right? But that's what I'm getting. The betrayal could be many different things, or how you take it. I'm hearing some of y'all, it could have been emotional cheating, you know what I mean? Emotional storm, right? Like they felt like, I don't know, somebody wasn't coming to you, pouring into you emotionally. They were doing that with others, and that could have left you feeling broken too. Like, why isn't this person talking to me or putting into me? As you're doing that with them, they weren't doing the same. They weren't mirroring back to you. And that's why we have the broken mirror here, right? They weren't mirroring back to you in the way that they should have, because they weren't healed themselves. Like, there were certain things that they still needed to learn or still needed to grow through on a personal level that had nothing to do with this connection, but at the same time had something to do with it, you know what I mean? If you get it, you get it, right? But, okay, so the rest of it said, after the show, said not just, that or cheating energy, but just bad habits or third-party interferences. Okay, so that's the end of that message there. But the third-party interferences could be like friends, family, work. I'm hearing it could have been many different things, like, or even those bad habits, like I said, that really interfered with this connection as well. Because maybe if it wasn't another person that they were running to, maybe it was a bad habit that we were running to. Maybe it was like drinking and smoking or doing things of that sort that they were running to, versus expressing themselves, versus coming out and saying how they felt. And that's why we have confessions here. But I'm hearing it's a dim light, because they weren't really exposing that. I'm hearing they weren't really being open and honest and true with you with certain things. I'm hearing bottling up. So maybe some of them actually had a lot of bottled up ass emotions too, that they just weren't sharing with you. They just weren't being transparent with you. They weren't being honest about certain things. Maybe they were hiding a lot of things from you, and that, I'm hearing, caused a wedge between you guys, to the point that you felt like you couldn't trust this person, or maybe you felt like you couldn't go to them. Maybe they were snapping at you. I'm hearing the word snapping at you, because they were going through certain things in their own life, and that could have been due to karma. That could have been due to certain things that they've done, even in a freaking past life. That's like kind of, I'm hearing, bled over to this one. And I don't know why, but for some reason, the dang song from Kehlani, Folded, it's like stuck in my head in freaking replay. But I'm hearing this has something to do with the message, whatever. If you know that song, maybe that's a message that you keep hearing the song and it's reminding you of someone. So that's for you, maybe a confirmation. Others of you guys, I'm hearing maybe you're at that point where you're like, I'm freaking done. Like, just shit and go. Right? You're like, take the rest of your crap and leave. And maybe that's why now they're coming in for this apology and second chance, because they feel you, I'm hearing, slipping away. They feel you moving away. like I said before, that runner chaser type freaking energy, maybe somebody likes that. I don't know. I feel like that type of stuff is very toxic, you know. You can fight with me if you want to. Okay. But I feel like it is. Like, if you're running all the time, or if you're always wanting someone to chase you, that is a very toxic, imbalanced type of, like, connection, I feel like. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I rather a person, you know, pursue me like I pursue them. We're both, you know, equally interested in each other. You know, I don't like something that's unrequited, right? Like, who the freak wants that? Like, I don't want to have to guess where I stand on someone, or they're ghosting, they're in and out, they're hot and they're damn cold. I'm hearing that song, Katy Perry, hot and you're cold, right? Like, who wants that energy? That comes off as very emotionally unintelligent to me. It comes off very, like, immature in a way, and it also comes off as like they're not solid enough within themselves that they feel like they have to, like, almost desperately chase someone. Or if, like, somebody wants control in a situation and they want someone to keep chasing after them, and, you know, like, that is the kind of energy that I feel like this person may have been in, or maybe you could have been in this, you know, take it how it resonates with you. But whatever it is, I feel like somebody's, like, kind of getting out of that, and they're like, you know, alright, maybe I was not approaching this in the right way. Maybe I was playing too many damn games. Maybe that's why this person's backing away from me. Why am I hearing it wasn't someone else? Maybe it wasn't just me. Oh my gosh. Maybe they were like, this person's pulling back, or not messing with me the same way, or not talking to me the same way, or not feeling the same way towards me because of somebody else. And it was never somebody else. It was just the fact that they weren't doing right by you, or they weren't putting into this connection. And now I feel like they're seeing it now. Somebody's seeing, oh dang, I messed this up. It wasn't because this person was out here doing X, Y, and Z. No, I was just messing it up. Oh my gosh. They're taking accountability, so that's a good thing. Maybe I'm hearing they're seeing the error of their ways, right? That's good. Let's pray for them, that they continue to change for the better, right? Whether you take them back or not, that's a good thing, okay? And maybe eventually they'll start mirroring back to you. Okay, I'm hearing in this new beginning. So if you have a new beginning with this person, maybe you guys will now, I'm hearing, be equally yoked, or be more in alignment with each other, or what it is that y'all want. Okay, what else about this twin flame? Ooh, chemistry and withdrawn. Yeah, oh my gosh, y'all have so much chemistry. But yeah, this person, yeah, they went away, they withdrawn, they took back. Maybe some of them were scared. I'm hearing a fear of commitment for some of them. Like, that could have been part of it too. Like, they could have been like, dang, why do I feel so drawn to this person? Why do I feel so connected to them? It kind of fucking scared them. Like, I'm not gonna lie. They were like, oh, I don't think I'm ready for this. I'm not ready for this type of dang commitment and, like, emotional, like, maybe you wanted something more deep with this person and they weren't ready for that. They were like, oh no. Oh no. let me run off a little bit. But now they're like, I'm hearing they don't see themselves with nobody else on that type of level. I'm hearing not yet anyway, if they haven't really met anybody else. Maybe, you know, they've been testing the waters. I'm hearing testing the waters, but I'm hearing they're not quite like you. They're not quite you. And you know why? Because they're not a damn twin flame. That's why. The chemistry ain't gonna be the same. Period. Any last ones is there. Yeah, oh my gosh. This person. See, that's what I'm saying. But look, underneath it all, it says bluff. Yeah, because they feel a way towards you. Obviously, they have this insane chemistry, love, you know, attraction towards you. But they keep themselves back. They keep themselves withdrawn emotionally because they're freaking scared of what may happen if they really put themselves into it, like, fully. Like, you know what I mean? So they were like, let me just distance myself. Let me act like I don't care with this damn mask here. Let me pretend like, you know, I'm not thinking about this person every day. That's what I just heard. Like, they're sitting there and thinking about you. They're like, I want to come back. I want to see where this goes, but I'm scared. Okay, what else about this twin flame? I'm kind of interested. Yeah, like I said, oh my gosh. Didn't I say that some of y'all want to adapt with this person? Y'all want to go deeper? And that's what scared them, because they felt like, I'm going to put these two together. We're not even going to look at that withdrawn thing. Actually, you know what? I feel like it goes hand in here, right? Because they had a chemistry with you to the point they wanted to, or they felt like they could go deeper with you, and that's why they kind of ran. Now, what other message you got for this twin flame connection going on right here? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when it comes to loyalty, this is so crazy. Right? When it comes to loyalty, when it comes to commitment, they are so conflicted by that type of energy. That's why they're acting damn shallow. Or they're so used to having shallow, meaningless connections. I'm hearing meaningless sex and different things of that sort. Because they keep themselves at a distance from people emotionally. Because they're afraid of damn commitment. They're afraid of allowing themselves to open up to somebody and getting really close to them. I'm hearing, but you got really close here. You got really close because they felt you on another level that they didn't feel before. And that's why they fucking ran. Serious. Yeah, look, cloudy judgment, because they're so used to certain things or certain patterns in their past. That's what the lessons that they need to learn. One last card. Yeah. But right now, it's about self-love. Loving on yourself, right? I'm hearing will bring in the best connection for you, whether it's this person or somebody else, one on the clock. And I feel like they're doing the same thing. I feel like they're really evaluating themselves and they're finding themselves. They're really looking at this connection in a different way, and I feel like you are too. And that can either bring y'all together or bring you guys further apart. But I mean, it's honestly up to both of you guys. And who gonna say something? Who gonna talk? Who gonna do the work together, right? Y'all gotta do it together. But right now, karma's at play. Okay, that is the message. Like, subscribe, follow, all that. Comment if you'd like to. But thank you guys for watching. And underneath it all, peace. Peace is coming in. But this might start as a friendship again. For the second chance, anyway. Alright, bye bye.